Afternoon. Happy Thursday, everyone. I am excited to jump on here today and this week. One of my goals is actually to jump on here on a weekly basis. The time and day kind of is shifting, and I'll explain a little in a second why. But in the meantime, I am broadcasting on Instagram as well, on YouTube, um, just so I can cover all my bases. So I wanted to prep myself right now so that I can be able to share this. If you guys are watching live, thank you for jumping on here. I appreciate you guys so much. And if you are watching the replay, hashtag replay, and give me back your takeaways as you watch the replay. So I am excited to talk about today's topic, something that I feel like sometimes I'm afraid to talk about. I'm afraid to bring it up for any reason, for various reasons. A lot of preconceived notions. Hey guys, hi Instagram. I'm finally live on Instagram. So wherever you guys are watching me from, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, I am on here. So today I'll be talking about why I became an online health influencer and why out of all times, this is the time to do it and to especially join my team, my growing team that I have right now. So today I'm going to kind of focus on that and essentially why it's so important, why we need this type of resource services in our communities right now. And so why I want to be able to share this opportunity with more people, especially those who are furloughed, those who are struggling, those who need extra income. This is an opportunity for you as well. So I get to kind of share my journey with coaching and how I became an online health influencer, why I did it, how I did it, and how I've been able to then duplicate what I've been doing over the years so that I can build a residual income, which a lot of people I feel are more interested in that piece because you don't actually get that opportunity in all businesses. There's different business models for those of you who have studied business, who have gone to school in business. You understand there's so many different business models. And so today I'm going to talk about one business model specific to how I run my business to help those who may be interested in building a residual income, who are looking for ways to have flexibility, to have control of their schedule, and be able to build at their own pace. And so without such a huge investment, which I think that's what people fear the most when it comes to business, is the amount of investment. And so we hold ourselves back from living out our dreams, from living out our purpose because of the actual investment that it can take. So I'll talk about all that today, and essentially how you can get started in becoming an online health influencer. But I wanted to first start with how I became a health influencer and how it's impacted my life over the last 5 years since I became one. So for those of you that are joining me brand new to my page, this is probably the first time you're hearing my story. If you watch my YouTube video that I've posted on my actual page, I talk a little bit about my story there. But essentially what really brought me here to where I am at is I was feeling stuck. I was feeling stuck in my marriage. I was feeling stuck in our finances. We had a lot of debt accruing over the year because I became a mom and I didn't want to work full time anymore. Which every mom should have that choice. But I feel like many times we're obligated to work full time to cover costs, obviously, and I had student loans to pay. So student loans started to accrue. My health was going down the drain because I was working so many shifts. I was stressed out. I was working in an environment that was very micromanaged. So I was feeling stuck all around. And I was trying to find a way to kind of find my way again. And thankfully, I had the opportunity to be able to cross paths with an old high school friend who introduced me to resources and services that she was using to help herself with her health. And so I was curious because, he over here, 50 pounds overweight. I just had my second baby. I had a C-section, so I was scared to work out again. I was scared to start lifting weights. I was scared to do any abdominal exercises. I was just overall scared. But being that I'm in the military, I had like about 3 months to get back into fit, like get fit again, because I would have to take a physical fitness test, which is what we normally take at our 3 months time frame. And so here I am, like 50 pounds overweight. I'm terrified. I'm like, how the heck am I going to get back into shape? I have 2 kids now. I have no time. I'm working 12-hour shifts now because I picked up a job at the hospital as a nurse, and kept my previous job. So I was working 2 nursing jobs, my military. I had a lot on my plate, and I was just like, oh my gosh. When am I going to have time for myself? And so I think that was my biggest struggle as I was transitioning through motherhood and trying to juggle it all. I was trying to find my way again. I was trying to find myself. I was trying to find out what I really truly wanted, and not what society was telling me I needed to do. And so in that process, I started to just dip my toes into just figuring out how to take care of myself from home, because that's what I needed at the time, and that's what I had the time to do. So I started in my living room, and I picked up some couple weights at Walmart, and I started to press play on this DVD, workout that I had tried. And I was like, this is not going to work. This is stupid. Who does this? This is like back in the day when my mom used to work out from her TV. And so I was super skeptical. But after 21 days, I remember my first 21-day round of losing my first like 15, 20 pounds. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this works. And I was so excited because I remember just having my toddler, or my baby, my 4-month-old on his little bouncy, me working out, trying to juggle it, my toddler running around, and me having to pause all the time and thinking like, how is this going to work? But it really did. I showed up, I stayed consistent, I followed my meal plan, and 3 months later, I lost 50 pounds. And I was ready in August of that year to finally take my physical fitness test for the military. And I smoked it. So I was so excited that I actually smoked my physical fitness test. And I was like, yes, after a C-section, I lost 50 pounds. Like I was on cloud 9, and I felt so good because I was so behind in my military career. I needed to be promoted, and I had delayed promotion because of my pregnancy. It was a hot mess. Like my life has never been linear, and that's a whole story for another day. So I was trying to figure out, like, okay, I'm finding myself again. I got my body, I'm feeling like me again. And, but then I got lazy through that fall. Of course, the holidays came, and I started to fall back to old habits. I started to gain some weight again. And I thought just being a participant was enough. But I came to realize after like 3 to 5 months after I lost those 50 pounds that for me, being a participant wasn't enough. Like I needed greater accountability. And even though I had these groups that were encouraging me, it wasn't enough for me. And so it was after a vacation, February vacation of 2015, where I realized like, I don't think this is enough. I need something that's going to keep me accountable to my personal goals. And one of the things that's always kept me motivated is when I am helping other people, because then I have to show up for someone else. Like who else relates? Like, as a woman, I think we tend to be those type of people where we won't show up for ourselves, but we'll show up for our kids. We'll show up for our spouse. We'll show up for our friends. But if it was just up to us, we wouldn't show up. And so I came to that realization after a year of doing these programs, of working out, eating healthy, that being a participant just wasn't enough for me. Like I wasn't going to stay fully accountable on my journey. Hey, hi guys. So I decided to I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I was like, my friend kept asking me over that year, like, Nat, you need to do this. You need to become a coach. You need to become a coach. And I was like, girl, I have no experience. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I can't do this. But deep down, I was like, I want to do this. But I had so many doubts. I had so many fears. I was super skeptical. For a long time, I thought this was a pyramid scheme. So I was like, nah, girl, I ain't about that. I ain't about those schemes. And so I just, but after doing research and finding out like what pyramid schemes are, and realizing like those are actually illegal. They're not, you can't have those in the US. I came to realize like, oh, okay, this isn't that. This is actually a business model designed to help people build residual income by building teams. And so it's very similar to realtors, right? And I came to realize like, oh my gosh, there's so many realtors like Keller Williams. I'm trying to think of all the names of the realtor companies, but there's so many examples of similar business models that we follow as coaches that allows you to build residual income. And so same way that realtors use Keller Williams, I'm going to use Keller Williams, and I'm sorry if I probably shouldn't be using a specific name, but I'm going to just do it, whatever. So Keller Williams, for example, as realtors, right? This is a company that realtors get certified and then work under the umbrella of Keller Williams. The way this works is when you sell a home, you're using all their resources, whether it's documentation, computer systems, all this stuff, where Keller Williams makes a commission when you sell a home for realtors, right? If you are one of the Keller Williams realtors. It's so similar to this business model, the way that coaching, online and health influencers work their business. There's a difference between those that do life coaching and just get their individual clients, which you can also do. But you're going to be living for the rest of your life trying to sell. And I know for me, I'm not a salesman. I suck at selling. I'm just going to put it out there. I suck at selling. So I was like, I don't want to be a salesman. I don't want to be a life coach who's all constantly looking to sell my products, my services. So that's why I decided to become a Beachbody coach, because as a Beachbody coach, you're using the resources and tools that they have already created. You're able to still work independently from Beachbody Coach, so you can brand yourself, you can create your own content, you can work your business how you design, just like realtors do, right? But the difference is that you can build residual income versus focusing on just sales. And so for me, that's what drew me to the opportunity, because I didn't want to spend thousands of dollars on marketing. I didn't want to spend thousands of hours on trying to do sales funnels and email lists and all this stuff that I'm now starting to do because I'm growing my audience, but I didn't have to do that for the last 4 years. So that to me is what drew me to the opportunity of becoming an online health influencer, because one of the business model is very different from just opening a brick and mortar store or restaurant or salon, or where all those things are focused on sales only. So if you don't have a customer come in, you don't make money. If your doors are not open, you don't make money. Example, right now, quarantine, right? COVID-19, many of businesses are not making money unless they have their doors open. And to me, that's a scary thought, to know that you are at a place that's so vulnerable when you're only focused on sales. So that's why I believe in being an online health influencer, because not only can you teach, can you train, mentor, but you can also provide resources, tools, and build a team that will help you to then build residual income. So that's, so many people have such preconceived notions of what coaching is, and they have these judgments and they have these belief systems because of people that have done it the wrong way. And I get it, because I've been attacked by people through my messenger, sending me a million messages like, hey, join me, without getting to know who I am, what my goals are, finding out what my pain points are. And so I've learned that over the years that that's not the way I want to run my business. And that's not the way I'm going to train my team to do that either. And so my goal is to teach you to focus on your story, because every single one of us has a story to share. We all have pain points that we've gone through. And so we have a specific audience we are meant to serve. This is why I believe this is the time to become an online health influencer. There are so many people struggling with depression and anxiety more than any other time. Suicide rates have gone up. Domestic violence has gone up. Child abuse has gone up. All those things are related to our personal self-care, our worthiness, our ability to understand that we are worth more, that we have value. And so as coaches, our job is to bring value into people's lives, to help them see the incredible worthiness they have within themselves, and bringing that up and helping women to get unstuck, to get out of their own way. And I say women because that's just who I serve. There are coaches out there that serve men as well. But for me, my mission is to help women get out of their own freaking way and start developing themselves and get unstuck so they live out their purpose. And I get to do that through this platform. I brand myself. I teach my own way. I teach with my resources in addition to the Beachbody programs that I've used over the years. So that's the beauty, the gift that we have through this opportunity, and why I wanted to share it. Because yes, I can talk about money all day long, and I will talk about income and how that works with this type of business model. But I wanted to focus on the why, because if I don't explain to you guys the opportunity that truly is in front of us for so many people, like this opportunity for us to serve each other, to help people get out of the rut, to get out of the darkness, to be a light at the end of the tunnel for so many people, then this business is worthless. And I think that we have been jaded by so many coaches, businesses that focus on sales, and push, and quotas. But that's not what this is about. This is about serving our community in a bigger and deeper way. And so my goal is to share what I do as an entrepreneur, as an online health influencer, as a leader, as a speaker, as a trainer, as a business mentor, to help those who want to participate in such an incredible opportunity. And that's why I wanted to share this today. So how does coaching work, and how can you get started? So coaching, this type of business model what's incredible is that it's not just about sales. So yes, sales is one way to make income. Just like any business, any store, brick and mortar, you open the store, you sell products, right? You sell clothes, you sell perfumes, you sell makeup, you sell whatever. Yes, you have a direct, transaction, and you make money. That's the same way as coaching, right? You have products, you have things that you sell, and you make commissions off of those things. That's number one. That's one way to make income as a coach. Second way that you make a coach, which is the way that we actually encourage, and our company encourages, because this is what will actually build your income substantially. And this is where people get scared. But here's what I believe. It's not something to be scared for. It's actually an opportunity that we need to take advantage of. And what I'm doing, why I'm here today, is building a team. When you build a team, just like realtors build teams, you actually get to make additional bonuses, not from your team members. Let me be clear on that. We do not make money off our team members. So when our team members make money, we don't take their commissions. Let me just be clear on that. When our team members make income, we do not take money from their commissions. But our company will reward us for being great leaders and teaching our team how to duplicate. That's what that is. So we make, second way is by making income of bonuses by teaching your team how to duplicate. Third way that we make income is by additional quarterly bonuses based on, yes, ranks. Ranks do help you here. And there's no other businesses out there that actually reward you for growing your team. right? And so, working at Macy's ain't gonna reward you for selling more clothes, right? You just get an hourly rate. But here you actually get rewarded for building a team, for being consistent, and just building over time. And so there's also a fourth way to make income, but that's more as you build your I like to call it my little empire, but that's down the line. But I wanted to share that piece because I think a lot of people always have questions like, how do you make money? How do you build residual income? This is the critical piece that makes a huge difference between regular coaching, because I've also become certified as a life coach. Okay, here's the big difference: life coaching, financial coaching, any other types of coaches out there, what they do in most cases is that they focus on sales. So when you get a client, you get paid, right? So you still working hourly, right? For me, I didn't want to just only work hourly. Yes, I have clients that I work one-on-one with, that they pay me for services, that I work with them one-on-one. And yes, that's still part of the, my personal business, but that's only one way. And if you focus only on sales, on getting clients, you're going to be constantly running your head in investing in time and money, rather than focusing on the people that actually want to grow. So that's why I didn't just want to do life coaching. And so many people have asked me like, oh, Natalie, you should can you mentor me in how to become a coach? And I said, yes, I could definitely do that, but I want to encourage you to use the business model that I use. And some people get turned off and say, no, I'm all set, I don't want to do that. And I say, why not? Do you want to continue working hourly, or do you want to actually build residual income that pays you while you're sleeping? I don't know about you, but I want to actually have free time to focus on my kids and my family. And I only want to work 4-hour days. So that's my life. And that's what I choose. And that's why I've chose this platform. The other piece is, how do you become a coach? So this is where I think people also get confused. Like, there's so many ways out there to become coaches. And this is another piece that I found people have reached out for me to ask about. Yes, I have also invested money into coaching programs to get certified as a executive coach. They're worth thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars I have paid for certification. Over $3,000-$4,000 you're looking at getting certified as a coach. And that's not including the amount of hours you have to put into that. Now, that's totally awesome if you want to go that route. But to become an online health influencer, that is not required. That is absolutely not required. So many people always ask me, do I need experience? Do I need experience in health? Do I need experience in coaching? No, you do not need experience. When I started my journey, yes, I had a background in nursing, but I had absolutely no experience in running a business, in coaching, or online health influencer, or social media, any of that stuff that I'm currently doing. But I was able to get started. And I didn't have to spend thousands of dollars. All I spent was $160 to invest in myself, products that I was going to use for myself. And I was able to then open up my business. That was it. So for so many people out there that feel like, oh my gosh, I don't have the money, I don't have the time. Girl, I started my business when I was working 2 to 3 nursing jobs with 2 kids, and then a third one that came along the way. And I was still able to build this business. Why? Because of the flexibility, because of the time that is not totally required, because it's not this full-on marketing monster that we have to focus so much time and money on. All that's done for you. Your website's created for you. Your marketing is done for you. All you have to do is share your story and your transformation. You work on your personal goals, your personal health, and you just share. And I think a lot of people think that's just too simple. That's too simple, Nat. That's too easy. That does not work, right? And it's true. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, there is hard work still in there. There's still hard work with anything that's worthwhile. You're not going to make thousands of dollars. You're not going to make millions of dollars by just being, I'm going to share my story and post some stuff and that's it. Obviously there's work included in there, and you have to, and we train you how to share that story, how to build your team, how to help and serve others with their goals. And so you're coming in this with resources and tools that are already created for you, that you absolutely do not have to recreate the wheel. And on top of all that, you get to become the very best version of yourself. Like, where else can you have that opportunity where you can actually take care of yourself first and then serve other people? And I know, coming from a nursing background, coming from a medical professional, I understand the servant's heart. Like, I'm constantly serving. And rarely do I see medical professionals who actually have the opportunity to take care of themselves through that process. And so we're here stuck, serving, and many times serving from an empty cup. And I know for me, because I was doing that and then trying to serve from that same empty cup for my family, it just wasn't working. And so I could have continued down that path, because that's what everybody else does. And I give so much love to all our medical professionals right now, because they're doing an incredible job. And honestly, I'm so grateful for their selfless love for our communities, and for putting themselves in harm's way. I've been in their shoes. I've done the work. I've been there. I've actually been deployed for mission trips. And so I understand firsthand that servant's heart, that desire to give. But as coaches, we have this opportunity to learn how to fill up our cup first before we fill up other people's cups. And actually, we're not as successful unless we are doing that first, unless we are filling our cups first. Then we're able to then give. And so that's what this opportunity has taught me, to fill my cup first. That I can't be as successful in my business, in my family, in my health goals, in my spiritual journey, unless I am feeding me first. And so I've seen it. Like, when I try to put everyone else first, even when I've done this business for 5 years and I try to switch it up and just give. And I've given so many free resources. I've done so many trainings. I've given. But when I forgot about myself, my business dropped. My happiness, my joy dropped. And so this is the greatest training environment to truly understand what self-care truly is. It's beyond the getting the nails done. It's beyond getting your hair done. It is truly developing yourself as a leader. And that's the opportunity we get. And that's the opportunity that we get with coaching. And why I feel like more than ever, we need this today. We need this month. We need this year. And why I want to encourage you to join our team. For if any of this has resonated with you, especially if you are a caregiver, if you love to serve, if you are willing to learn and are open-minded, and you want to be part of a team environment that's positive, that's encouraging, and you want to learn how to become a greater leader, maybe you want to learn other skills, speaking in public, those opportunities are right here on this very platform, that I want to be able to encourage you to join. So today I'm doing this live because in the month of May, I'm creating a coaching mentorship program to help you kickstart your business for minimal investment, to allow you to start building supplemental income or a sole income for you, dependent on how much work you want to put into this, and help you and train you and teach you how I've been able to do in the last 5 years. And this is the time to do it, guys, because right now, if you take advantage of this, your income can substantially duplicate, multiply just this year because this opportunity is greater than it ever has been. Just in the last few weeks, we've had over 500,000 people jump on our virtual workouts. We've never had that rate of live virtual workouts being done at the same time. This is the time right now to join our team. Because if you want to take advantage of the amount of people that are searching for virtual workouts, for a virtual program, for virtual community, this is the time. And we have the resources to help you do that. Where we have the training, we have the mentorship, we have the expertise in this market to help you build. So that whenever doors are closed, your door will not be closed. And you don't have to worry about losing income. For example, how many people are now, even if you are a business owner. So if you are interested, I'm going to be dropping down my application below in the comments after this live. I would love to have you part of our mentorship for the month of May. We're doing a full 5-day training to kickstart. And I promise you within the first month, you're going to be making $200 to $300 extra on your income. If you are a great listener, if you do what I tell you and are open-minded, you'll be able to see that increase in income just in the first month. So that's who I want to help. I want to help you if you are feeling stuck, whether it is physically, mentally, helping you as a woman to let go of the doubt and the fears and truly live out your purpose through this platform and allow you to have a voice. To share your story. Because I think the greatest therapy, and I'm going to put it out there because I know I've lived with anxiety and depression most of my life. The greatest therapy and remedy for my life, at least, has been this opportunity to speak up, to share my story rather than bottling it deep down and fearing what people are going to think. I have never lived my life so authentically than I have in the last 5 years. And the reason why I've been able to do that is because of this opportunity. It has taught me to be who I am with unapologetically and be proud of my story. No matter how ugly, how imperfect, how many failures I've had to face, it has allowed me to see who my true worth and understand that I am enough how I am. And then building on that. That's what this opportunity is. And so I want to invite you to that lifestyle, to that belief system, so that you can develop and grow to who you are meant to be all these years. And 2020 can be that year for you. This does not have to be the worst year. It can be your best year still. And so I have in the next 72 hours an opportunity for you to fill out my resume. And I will reach out to you within those 24, 48 hours. And then we can talk about your goals. You can get a free consultation with me and we can see if this is the right fit for you. I understand it's not right for everybody, but I encourage you to at least keep an open mind because I promise you that if you are looking for an opportunity if you're looking for someone to fix your problems and to find a solution for you, it's not going to happen. You have to be willing to do the work yourself. And so I want to teach you how to become more resilient, how to become resourceful, how to become a leader, because all those skills are needed in this life, whether you are a CEO or not. So I want to help you do that so that you can take ownership of your life for once and see success, no matter what level you're at right now. Thank you guys for joining me today live. I appreciate you so much. I know that today's message may have not been super deep like my last conversations, but I hope that today has inspired you to think outside the box, to realize that the many opportunities and different business models are there for us to truly get out of our this mentality of the 9 to 5, this mentality of there's only one way to do things, and realize like we have way more doors that are available to us if we are just simply open-minded and take the opportunity for its face value, which is an incredible opportunity to change your family's life, your personal health and wellness, and the ability to be financially free if you're willing to put in the work. So I encourage you guys to reach out if you have any questions. I am going to be open for the next 48 hours to answer any additional questions you may have after this live. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, and let me know if you do have any questions, and I'd love to answer them for you. So I encourage you guys to reach out to me if you are interested in finding out more about my main mentorship and coaching mentorship. And I promise you it's going to be totally worth it. Even if at the end of the 6 months you see no results, I'm sure the transformation you're going to have within yourself is going to be enough to give you the courage and the confidence to go then live out your purpose in some other platform or opportunity. And I will not take it personal, because I understand that we all have our path and we all have a purpose, and we're just all here taking the stepping stones to get there. So I encourage you guys to stop living in fear, start having faith in the opportunities that are within reach. And I believe that as we start to shift our mindset, we're going to see that joy and that happiness and that the success that we're seeking, no matter what's going on in the world. So have an amazing day, guys. I cannot wait to share this opportunity with y'all, and I cannot wait till May. If you are joining me for my 90-day fit challenge, I cannot wait to kickstart that challenge with y'all. And if you are ready to kickstart your business and start working as an online health influencer, I'm also excited to join to welcome you to my team. Thank you guys so much. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys soon.